button. Sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications to get all of my content, all of my videos. Salute to the whole entire LDBC, Lions Den basketball, boxing communities, and salute to all the people that rock with me, day ones, and as well as my new subs too. Uh, I do have some breaking news to report. And before I get this started, let me give a shout out to the brother Turaf for TV. He is the one that I saw talking about this. Also want to give a shout out to Ticket TV too as well. He was talking about this too as well. So salute to them brothers, man. And the Dallas Mavericks are looking to trade Klay Thompson. Now I was just talking about Klay Thompson. Um, and they're looking to move. They're looking to move him. We know that Klay Thompson has not performed to the level that like he once used to be at, especially when he was at his apex with the Warriors. Right now, as I've said in the previous video, Klay Thompson is averaging 8.1 points per game. Uh, he's shooting about 32% from field goal range and shooting 29% from three, and those numbers are horrendous for Klay. Especially when you consider um, the caliber of player that Klay was at his apex. Like I said, I'll say this again: Klay Thompson is one of my favorite players. He was my favorite player to watch on the Warriors. Okay, I used to go to bat for Klay Thompson. But here's the thing that we gotta look at, right? Here's what I'm interested to know. Now, with all this shit that's surfacing about, LeBron coming back, and him possibly either coming off the bench or being traded, it makes me wonder: are they gonna pull off a move, um, to get LeBron over there to Dallas? People have talked about that before. They've been talking about this since the beginning of the year, and Klay coming to LA now. One thing that I know about Klay is that he had always desired to play, where his father, did play Michael Thompson, where he played at in L.A. And he loves the West Coast. You know what I'm saying? That's where he's from. And could he be a Laker? At one point in time, he was almost a Laker. People got to remember that. I just think that he didn't want the drama and the headache of having to play with LeBron James. But now the tables are turned. The Lakers are hot. They're scorching hot without LeBron. You know what I'm saying? With Luka, with Austin Reeves. And we got to throw J.J. Redick in the mix. Got to throw DeAndre Ayton in the mix. You know what I'm saying? Got to throw Rui Hachimura in the mix. Number 12. um, Everybody else that's on that team, they're scorching hot right now. But it does not involve LeBron. So could he want to get back into a winning environment? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that's what it takes is being in a winning environment and stuff. Like I said, man, I'm just seeing, could this be a possibility? You know what I'm saying? Now, I got to look at, some things and do some research in terms of how they can pull this off, and, if it would, make sense and everything like that. But listen, this right here, this is what I have in the back of my mind. And I wouldn't be surprised if it did happen. You know what I'm saying? And listen, I would want Klay to go to somewhere like LA. You know what I'm saying? I don't want him to go to a team where, he pretty much gonna be out the league like Washington Wizards, or, now Atlanta Hawks, or, some team like that. It used to be like you send them to the Raptors or somewhere like that. You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that no more. The Raptors are sending them to Charlotte or someplace like that. No, I don't want. Man. Don't Tony Parker him, man. Don't do that to him. You know what I'm saying? Send him to a place, man, where this guy can, enjoy it. You know what I'm saying? He'll be at home, sunshine. You know what I'm saying? He with Megan Thee Stallion now. You know what I'm saying? They done got a house now. They living together and everything like that. He thinking about post basketball. But nah, seriously though, man, I really do think that this might happen, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. You know what I'm saying? On top of that, gotta look at the cap, gotta look, if they have the assets and everything like that. We know the Lakers have been making moves left and right. I think they don't have no picks for a couple seasons or whatnot. So they're pretty much, their future has been decimated at the hands of LeBron James and stuff. Uh, Look, man, I was just talking about Klay, and I was talking about the end of his career, man, and it's sad to see, man. I don't like to see, when a player goes out like this, the way that he's going out. He's done so much for the game. I don't think he gets, like I said, I don't think he gets enough credit for a lot of things, that Klay Thompson has brought to this game of basketball. He played the right way. That's one thing that I could say about him. He played the right way. Which is to be fundamentally sound, and also give all out effort on defense. You know what I'm saying? There's no shame in that. Listen, bro. Klay Thompson, man, is going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer, whether you like it or not. He is a 4-time champion. He earned that right. Okay, and he's one of the best to ever do it. You know what I'm saying? Why not send him to L.A.? You know what I'm saying? And look, if he comes off the bench, ain't no shame in that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you got Luka there, who's young, still in his 20s. You got now we got to mention Austin Reeves. You got Austin Reeves there, still young and in his 20s. You got, Rui, everybody else. You got DeAndre Ayton, if he still continues to do what he do, still out there, you know. But like I said, man, I could be wrong. I could be wrong. But if this was to happen, man, woo, I'm telling you, man, and maybe this will revamp Klay Thompson. I mean, look, I look at DeAndre Ayton, right? Look at DeAndre Ayton, okay? DeAndre Ayton, man, shoot, let's just call it what it is. When he was over there in Portland, man, people had forgot about him. People didn't even know he existed. You know what I'm saying? Like when he was in Phoenix, man, he went from playing in the finals, he got cooked by Giannis, you know what I'm saying? But he was one of the premier big men. I used to go to bat for Ayton too. But then after the finals, you know what I'm saying, got into it with mine, you know what I'm saying, had a few skirmishes with a couple of teammates and everything like that. Next thing you know, he over there in Portland. People forgot about him. You know what I'm saying? It's like he forgot how to play basketball. Now, he is reignited. He is reignited over there in LA. You know what I'm saying? He's been in a winning environment. He with Luka. Luka damn near averaging a 40-point triple-double for the season. Some people got him as an MVP. You know what I'm saying? Some people got him as the best player in the league. You know what I'm saying? And on top of that, he got the best record. And on top of that, he seems to be adapting to the culture that JJ Redney got going here. You know what I'm saying? So maybe Klay can go over there. You know what I'm saying? He over there with Megan Thee Stallion. They saying it's not working. People doubting them, stuff like that. Go to L.A. Go over there with Luka. You know what I'm saying? Be out there chilling. He at home. You know what I'm saying? He know how it is. He know how Cali life is. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on, man. It could happen. But I don't know, man. That might be wishful thinking. But I know for Klay, man, I want him to go out on a good note. I don't like him, like he was on IG, man, and he was slapping cups away because Klay gets mad. He get heated. I don't think y'all realize, man, Klay Klay be getting hot when he don't perform well. You know what I'm saying? And that's just the competitive. That's what I like about Klay. You know what I'm saying? He's like that. He's a different animal. You know what I'm talking about? And so that's what you want in a guy like Klay. Even when he wasn't performing right, when he was coming off of the injuries and stuff like that, you could see it in his face. Even when Steve Kerr had told him, he had to go to the bench that one time when he was at Golden State. He was hot about that shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the competitor in him. You should want a nigga like that on your squad. You know, you should want somebody like that on your squad. Okay, look, he's 35. You know what I'm saying? He's 35. You know what I'm saying? He ain't 40. You know what I'm saying? He going through a lot. You said last time I've seen Klay heated when Kerr benched him in Brooklyn. Yeah. Salute to you, Cheyenne. Back up in the mix. Yeah, listen. Klay Thompson, man, is a guy that I like because Klay Thompson could guard multiple positions. You know what I'm saying? He was willing to guard a point guard. He was willing to guard a shooting guard. Of course, he gonna guard his natural position. You know what I'm saying? In the small forward. You know what I'm saying? Every now and then, you might see him down there. Getting it in with the postman. You know what I'm saying? Like down there, doing work a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because he was big enough to do that. We talking about a guy that's 6'8". Yeah. Yeah, man, y'all like Klay Thompson, 6'7", you know what I'm saying, 6'8", y'all like Klay Thompson, you know what I'm saying, like Steph Curry size or something. No, man, this dude big. But man, listen, bro. Wherever he goes, I hope he goes out on a good note. You know what I'm saying? And if it's not a place where he don't want to go, like I said before, Cheyenne. Like I said, everybody else, man. Go ahead and call it a career, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead and call it a career, man. You've done what is necessary for this game. You know what I'm saying? Now, these other guys, like a guy like LeBron and stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? They begging for you to go. You know what I'm saying? They begging for you to, get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't have that type of team aura about you like Klay do. You know what I'm saying? You said they must have forgotten about Prime. Yeah, they forgot about him, man. They forgot about, man, and that's what pissed me off, Cheyenne. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like Roy Jones, you must have forgot. You know what I'm saying? Nah, man, you can't forget about Prime Klay. Man, don't forget about, man, when he was hitting them clutch shots, getting the team out of trouble, when he was locking down, defenders. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to think about some of the people that he was guarding. You know what I'm saying? He would guard a Durant. You know what I'm saying? He would guard a Kobe. I mean, he would go guard even a Jimmy. A Jimmy Butler. You know what I'm saying? He was gonna guard everybody. You know what I'm saying? He'll guard a LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Whether it was whether it was Draymond, you know what I'm saying? They switch off, man. Somebody was gonna guard him. He'll guard a Kawhi. I mean, he had tough assignments, Cheyenne. They had like the dude, man, they didn't do nothing, man. That's what pissed me off, man. Now they want to call this dude a simp, bruh. Come on, man. Dog, this dude, man, like I said, bro, that's a whole nother conversation. We already done had that, man. But, man, like, they must have forgot, Cheyenne. They must have forgot about my boy. Nah, but we ain't gonna let you do that. We ain't gonna let you do that to Klay, man. We ain't gonna let you do that to Light Bright. You know what I'm talking about? We ain't gonna let you do that. You know what I'm saying? Hey, look, he got one more go in him, man. He probably just not happy there. I mean, shit, you got Jason Kidd up in there playing Cooper at point guard and shit like that. Like, damn, man, what's going on with you, kid? Hell, we got to be looking at the other. See, it's easy to sit here and blame Klay and shit like that, but niggas is getting hurt. You know what I'm saying? You said Klay doesn't equal to a simp. These haters, sure. Yeah, man, listen, bro. You ain't no damn simp. Listen, man, look. Hey, ain't nobody say nothing. Ain't nobody say nothing when Stephon Diggs done got with Cardi B and then put a baby in her and then put another baby. Man, he got 4 babies on the way. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody say nothing. You know what I'm saying? When everybody been trying to holler at Sexy Red. You know what I'm saying? Niggas is up in there trying to smash Sexy Red. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody say nothing to 50 Cent when he trying to get with Jaden Daniels' mama and shit. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody say nothing, with Glorilla and Brandon Ingram. You know what I'm saying? If he like it, he love it. And see, the thing about it is look, Cardi B look even more messy because she pregnant and she's still married. Ain't nobody say nothing about Papoose and Clarissa. You know what I'm saying? And he's still married. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Like, oh, let's just be real. Yeah, Stephon Diggs got 4 babies on the way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all sitting up here. Like, do you know how messy that is, man? Like, dog, you know how many kids you gonna, dog, you ain't gonna have no life, bruh. Like, you better make some wise investments. You better make some wise ass investments, man. You better make sure. Well, you can't guarantee that you won't get hurt. You know what I'm saying? You done been hurt before, but you, man, dude, cause you about to go through it. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Four different babies. You know what I'm saying? That's 4 different women. You know what I'm saying? They are gonna. They all gonna be like instead of Byron, you know what I'm saying? They gonna be like Stephon. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker ain't gonna be able to sleep. Woo! I'm telling you, man. But I mean, shit. Would you rather be like that? Klay Thompson ain't got a whole bunch of mess going on. You know what I'm saying? Megan Thee Stallion, she had her little mess or whatever, but that seemed to be swept up under the rug or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He ain't tripping about it. I don't like what happened, but Klay Thompson happy. You know what I'm saying? But now it's time for Klay Thompson to, okay, you got to start making a decision now. Are you gonna are you gonna take it serious? Go for another championship, go for another fifth ring or something like that, or start thinking about retirement. Start thinking about retirement at this age. Listen, ain't no shame in thinking about retirement because you already done accomplished what you need to accomplish. You already done did everything that you needed to do. You already done did everything that you needed to do. You know? So, I mean, look, bro, if he go to LA, that's good for him, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I'd rather him be in LA in a winning environment. They could listen. This is another thing too. Let me say this too, and then I'm gonna go ahead and ride out though. Klay could still be used.